play. It can't be all business all the time. And me and Lynette, we get up and go, and we have 11 children. But when we want to get up and go, we have a great support system. We can get up and go, and that is a blessing that not too many people have. And I'm thankful for that, because with all these kids, man, if I didn't have that, I'd lose my mind. I would lose my mind quick. But just being able to have,
that's amazing, now.
Whew, man, listen, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Having the children is a blessing. Being able to get away from the children is a blessing. So, you just gotta take it all in, and
right.
that helps you really.
Right.
It makes you look at life differently. It definitely makes you look at life differently. After my first 2 kids, it was, oh man, you know what? Because I had a real bad temper. I had an anger problem, and it was like, if I get angry and do something stupid, then my daughter's not going to have no dad. You know what? I need to calm down. I need to chill. I need to stop acting like a whole maniac. But, yeah, man, children and a wife definitely changes everything. Definitely. And for the better, obviously. It's always for the better at the end of the day. And even though we don't always look at it as better, sometimes while we're going through different processes, it's definitely for the better, man. But, being in the entrepreneurial spirit, growing up in that environment, being an entrepreneur is pretty much finding a problem and creating a solution for it. So with what you do, what was the main problem that you identified, as you started to grow in the marketing business to really say, you know what, I can really make some money here and I can really help people here. What was the main problem that you identified that you wanted to go out and solve for people?
The one thing is I never ever thought about money, and I know that's weird to come from an entrepreneur. That's never been my, I don't know, that's just never been my target. The first company I started was a artist management company. So I had artists, and I had was about to start a record label, but I had artists, and we did marketing and branding and all that for the artists, and we did shows and all of that. So when you do something like that, and you really have to grind and put in the work and you're working towards a hope, it gives you a different mentality on the business and how to work, because we just always passionate about music. Mm-hmm. So we just was focusing on putting out great music, and whatever came from it. But it wasn't like we were in a situation where we just was big time stars, So and then now the reason why I work with small businesses versus artists is just because it's a little more invested from a small business standpoint. They have a little more invested in their dreams than a lot of artists. But I think that just being able to help people and help businesses succeed. A lot of times, the biggest thing when it comes to marketing, that when you work with small businesses, it's not a lot of money in it, because if you have like a digital firm, it's money in that. But a lot of times, your marketing budgets be the first to go, or a lot of times people feel like they can do some things themselves because they're startups and they're small businesses. Mm-hmm. But once some small businesses start seeing more success, then they understand the value of the marketing, and they put those marketing dollars to the side. The reason why the book was birthed is because a lot of small businesses try to do a lot of things themselves. So I wanted to catch those people that had that idea, that really didn't know what to do, and really didn't know where to start. So that was the problem that the book solved. Here's the foundation. Here's how you start. You don't know what to do. Here's how you start. And I knew that I can touch more people with a book than I could working with individual brands, mm-hmm. individual businesses. I know that I can only work with so many businesses, but my book can spread as a resource stores everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's definitely a fact there, man. So, what is the greatest mindset advice that you receive, throughout your life, throughout your career, that you receive from someone, or, something that you came up with yourself that you can leave to my listeners?
The biggest mindset that it happened to me, somebody said to me, that's always stuck in my head. My old coach said to me, there are 1 million Donovan Boyds.
How did that make you feel? Man.
And to put it in perspective, I was playing ball, I was a top recruit, and he didn't care about none of that. And he was like, there's 1 million Donovan Boyds. There's 1 million athletes that want your space. There are 1 million athletes that can play. So, people don't want to hear your excuses. People don't want to hear why you can't do something. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because there's another athlete that's coming. There's somebody else that's going to write a book. There's somebody else with a radio show. But it's what are you going to do to separate yourself from the next person? And that's what it's about, period. So when he said that, I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm nice. This is what I do. Like, it's 1 million of you.
Yeah.
So you need to be working to keep what you got.
Mm-hmm.
You need to continue to work to stay on top. You need to have that same hunger that you had in the beginning at this point, or wherever it is that you're at. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest things from a mindset standpoint is, like, I have to outwork. I have to work because, and I know where I'm trying to go, but I know that there's people trying to get my spot. And I'm not saying that I have a significant spot, but somebody sees me like, damn, I want to be where he is at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at somebody else like, I want to be where they're at. So, that's what keeps that competitiveness going, and that keeps that drive, with me. That's really where my mind comes from, and my mindset. And that was Gustavius Patterson. That was my coach name. He said that to me my junior year in college.
Yeah, that'll get you. It'll take you off your high horse real quick, man. And it's always people like that really do a lot for you. And in the moment, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it makes you mad. But as you grow and you start to look back on those things, it's like, wow, okay, yeah, I see. It's definitely a blessing in disguise, man. So, it's coming up on that time.
I was definitely crushed.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, what you mean? It's only one me, dog. What you talking about? Like, I'm the best there is.
Talking about what you talking. Right.
Yeah, man. So, it's almost that time. Show's coming to a close. Before you leave, please let everybody know what you have coming up, what you're working on, what you have coming up with the book, and how they can reach you and connect with you if they want to learn more about what it is that you do, if they want to work with you, or if they just want to follow you on social media, man. Tell them what's coming up and how to reach you.
Give me all my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'm on social media. I am Donovan Boyd. You can go on Google, Amazon, or anything like that. You can find the Brand Playbook. My website is www.marketingismysport.com. Right now, we're on the Brand Playbook tour. We are just finalizing the next dates, but we have Cleveland, May 25th. We'll be in Chicago, June 12th. We will be in Cincinnati, May 27th. And we're just working. May 25th, May 27th, June 12th. And we got some other cities in the works: Indianapolis, Columbus, Fort Lauderdale. So we'll be rolling out more and more dates as things and details get locked in. I'm just working in the educational realm too. So we got the Brand Playbook. It's in some different high schools in Northeast Ohio. So we're just working, man, and we're just really trying to keep pushing the brand forward. I'm just trying to be a better me and just trying to keep staying on top and making sure that my family's straight and we're hitting the road and we're exposing the brand and getting the book in as many hands as possible. Thank you for having me. I'm very humble to even be on the show, just humble to be even in this position that somebody wants to hear what I have to say. So, I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate you, for coming out when I was in Philly. I tell you, that really means a lot to me that people show up, when I come somewhere. So, keep following me. This is just the beginning. You're just going to see some more of me because I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep grinding. So I can stay, in your face.
Yes, sir, man. I definitely appreciate you taking your time out tonight and joining me, man. It's definitely an honor to have you on, and I've been watching you, since I met you last year, and I love the moves that you're making and the things that you're doing, man. So definitely keep up the great work. Keep working. Now, I got a question. This is for me, not necessarily for the listeners. What's the next conference coming up? Because I ain't hear nothing about that Steve Harvey joint at all. So what's the next conference that's coming up? Besides the Stay Ready tour that's coming to Philly next month, that I'll be at that joint too. But what else coming up?
I'm actually going to a conference in Atlanta. It's called the Young Leaders Conference. Right now they have over 14 people registered in attendance, so I definitely is going there. It is religion, it's ministry, it's entrepreneurship. So they got some very heavy hitters. Ironically, the conference is only $100 for 3 days.
Oh wow!
So it's amazing, right? So I'll be a vendor there, as well as I'll be attending the conference. So that is June 29th through July 2nd. I'll be in Atlanta. That's the next conference that I'm going to. And then I'll probably be doing something in the fall, probably a marketing conference or something in the fall. So, so I'm just working. I will be launching my 45-day course. Me and a partner of mine, we'll be rolling out online university, and that'll be coming this summer. And it's called brandbeforemarketing.com. That is my new online platform where we'll be teaching people how to build brands in 45 days.
Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely keep me in the loop on when that's coming out, so I can get it out there to the people so they know, because it's important, man. It's definitely important to put your business out there in the right light. So, again, Donovan, I appreciate you coming on, man, and sharing your story and just helping give people a better look and outlook on life and their mindset on different experiences that you had, and help them to look at their own personal experience to see how has affected them as well, man. So I definitely appreciate it, man. I thank you again. And have a great night, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace.
Have a good one.
You too, man. That was Donovan Boyd, the marketing coach and the author of the Brand Playbook, which is my April book of the month, which I am in the process of reading and, getting everything in order with my personal brand. So, man, definitely been a blessing knowing this brother since I met him. And guys, just continue to follow him. If you aren't following him, definitely follow him. I am Donovan Boyd. Get his book, The Brand Playbook. If you have a business, you want to help your business grow, he will help your business grow. So, guys, thank you for tuning into Mindset Shiftology. I am your host, Daniel Trowick. You all have a great night.